Once upon a time, in a quaint little town, there lived a young boy named Ethan. He was an ordinary boy with an extraordinary love for adventure. Every day after school, he would walk home, weaving through the streets with a sense of wonder and curiosity that was far beyond his years. One sunny afternoon, as Ethan was strolling along his usual path, something extraordinary happened. He was just a few steps away from the crosswalk when, out of nowhere, a speeding car zoomed towards him. Panic gripped his heart as he froze in fear, unable to move out of harm's way. But in the nick of time, a frail old lady with snow-white hair and a determined look in her eyes rushed forward, her arms outstretched. She pushed Ethan to safety, narrowly avoiding the oncoming car herself. The screeching of brakes filled the air, and the car came to a halt just inches away from where the boy had stood. Ethan, trembling with shock and gratitude, turned to thank his savior. "Thank you, ma'am," he stammered, his voice quivering. When Ethan reached home, he couldn't wait to tell his mother about the close call he'd had that day. He recounted the entire story, emphasizing how the old lady had come to his rescue in the nick of time. His mother listened intently, her face paling as she heard the description of the old lady. After a moment of silence, she said, "Ethan, I think I have something to show you." Curious, Ethan followed his mother into the living room. She opened an old, dusty photo album and flipped through its yellowed pages until she found a photograph. It was a black and white picture of the very same old lady who had saved him earlier that day. Ethan's eyes widened with astonishment. "Who is she, Mom?" His mother's voice trembled with emotion as she replied, "Ethan, that lady was your grandmother. She passed away before you were born. She always told us stories of her adventurous spirit and how she believed in guardian angels watching over us. Today, she proved to be yours." Tears welled up in Ethan's eyes as he realized the incredible connection he had with the old lady. He had always felt a sense of adventure in his heart, and now he knew where it came from: his grandmother, his guardian angel.